reports say your mission on the Siren was a success.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
We told you we'd be keeping tabs on you. So, did you get information for us or not?
Nice work. Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity should be given to Lieutenant Duff after the debriefing.
If the evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our break the next time you stop by the Vigilance. But for now, what do you have on Delgado and his little ragtag group of pirates?
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. I'm taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galvan's computers.
Stephen Lumau.
Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bank 4.
Anjing.
Udah level berapa,
Why does
Steve?
that sound familiar, Doc?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir.
Mantap.
There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. The Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy.
Iya, kalau itu sih pasti emang pasti dulu dapat apa nih? Kapal jelek mulu lagi.
That should slow them down for a while.
Iya, masih level 20 gue.
Elah, kagak ada isinya lagi suwe.
You're doing exactly what we told you to do. What, do you think we're stupid?
All right, calm down, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the legacy's transponder signal.
Kapal kelas apakah ini?
Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Crix's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money.
Kapal yang bisa dicolong.
They have information about the comm spike?
Saya dapat yang
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No,
agak nggak sama
I
sekali.
shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years.
Oke, dicolong tungguin.
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comms. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. I don't see the point. Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. An attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
If you need credits, hit up the mission board. All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
All right, Brooke. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security. Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her. Don't worry. We know how to deal with her type. Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years. You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her.
Shut up, Nueva. Don't tell me what to do.
I sure hope so. But she might be. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on. According to the data we have, it's basically, you break it, you bought it. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Like Neva said, it's a prototype, so it could look like anything. Once you're inside SY920 and you're behind their firewalls, you should pick through their computer system. With any luck, it'll point you the right way. Oh, and one more thing.
What?
SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to... Are you kidding? The UC's already painted. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until... Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back... Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a... If you intend to turn the... Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so... In the meantime... Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical. Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
I want to punch this girl.
I'm gonna leave that up to you. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold at some point, but until the Crimson Fleet made contact, we were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming.
Hit me up if you got questions.
Neva's new recruit? Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business. Careful, the walls have ears. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So together we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. You take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
There's more at stake than just your route. We are determined to get on that station, with or without your help.
I realize this is important to Delgado. I also know he would just as soon kill me to get what he's after. I'm simply setting boundaries to help protect my interests, while still serving Delgado's. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please. I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have
2023 musim panas masih pada kena
Musim
nyamuk.
panas soalnya, nyamuk pada out semua.
Famous last words. But you do this job right, and who knows what the future holds. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't
Bosnya aman.
usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
Di hotel mulu ya kalau di pas yang luar sih.
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working in common. It also helps they want us. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's
Oh, salah.
Only what I've been told. Get you on SY920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better... Fine by me. If this goes bad, the less I know, the better. And if I do get caught, there'll be nothing to confess to. We'll talk more on the ship.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Hello.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Return your piece of cargo if you have to. Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps.
As long as we aren't actually stuffed into the cargo hold with the rest of the crates.
You'll have the same accommodations as my crew, provided you follow the rules. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
See you.
We'll raft up the SY920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
Prepare your ship for scanning. You're clear to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Yes? What?
Emang, makanya tadi gue
Glad
tembakin.
you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed
Bawa nih
you.
Ben dulu. Kalau menurut James di YouTube katanya Crimson Fleet itu setelah kamu menyelesaikan
Okay, we're in.
main
First
mission.
things first. The station is enormous.
Tapi salah
with
juga
entrance
kalau lo,
everywhere.
karena kalau lo nyelesain misi Crimson
To get
Fleet,
past
oke
them,
Katop, lo
you'll
dapet
need a military
ini
uniform.
shielded
And
cargo.
to get a uniform, you need to get to the
Justru lo
barracks.
kalau dapetin itu di
There
awal lo
should be
bisa
a way
ini
to
kan,
the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store
bisa
downstairs.
banyak ambil
There's
kontraben.
an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Tapi bisa self ini bounty kok.
Iya, clearing bounty.
Bayar bisa.
This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie. Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said. Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom.
Hello.
Hello?
Right, pick a lock or pick a pocket. Shouldn't be too hard for a Crimson Fleet pirate. Anyway, the door will let you access the uniform.
Penting Iwan ngomong Crimson Fleet keras banget, gue lagi nyamar.
Honestly, are we sure he hasn't lost that too? The Marines on this station are some of the best in the galaxy.
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. I seem to have lost my key to the maintenance room again. Because this ain't the first time I lost my card, I'm worried about the impression that it'll make on my superiors. You know what they say, first time's an accident, second is a coincidence, third time, you're being reassigned to some sub-zero planet to mine glaciers for the Admiral's ice cubes. Oh, good idea. Oh, wait. Nope. That'd be a negatory on that front. Yeah, still, it was worth a shot. I've covered pretty much every inch of this place, except for the forklift. But that one guard, the one I owe credits to, is parked right there, so I'd rather not go there.
Something I can help you with? Elijah? Probably lost the hair on the back of his head. I'll go see what it's about.
Another day, another patrol.
Can't believe...
We've been asked to tighten security on the station. Orders are orders.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Our commanding officer sent us both, so yes.
Then you're both good to go.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down. Might need a clearance code.
Plenty of options, to be sure. We just need to choose the one that plays to our strengths.
Right. If you know yourself, you'll know the best path forward. If the two of you plan on using a disguise, try the security office. Otherwise, there's always a way around. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Not yet. Gotta get clearance at the security station and then head on over to the archives.
Careful not to trip any security.
Back's acting up again.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I assume the two of you are together?
We're from the same unit, yes.
Then you're both clear.
Baiyu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. It's nothing you've done. You've managed to get through the entire station without raising a single alarm. But the longer I stick around, the more people ask questions. And that's before they find out what you've been up to. Sorry, but the situation calls for it. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. I don't know what you're after, but my guess is you're looking for a scientist. It might even help if you pick up a lab coat and use it to blend in. I like the confidence. Either way, you're going to get your chance to prove it. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Yes, what?
The engineers and scientists here have a bit of a
what's this
rival.
big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I'd have to see.
Really? Couldn't you just trust me?
No, right on to airlock you go. But I try my best not to enjoy it.
I heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr. Vogel.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not familiar with the newer tech.
Newer ships are generally easy to fly. I venture you wouldn't have too many difficulties.
with the engineers and scientists. It's all fun and games. All after the same
That's Pope Bear. Commander Tarby, the Ursine Predator, personality. Aaron was right. I should have never hit send. Yeah, you screwed up. Royally. But you can protect Dr. Gum and all the King's subjects by keeping your mouth shut from now on. Yeah. Hey, you want my advice? Not some planet at the edge of the galaxy where you can relax for a bit. Lean back. Really dig your feet in the sand. Just get your mind off all this. Stop with the sad puppy dog face, too. Makes you look guilty. And what kind of face am I supposed to have? The face of someone who got away with it.
Intercepting transponder data in the Harper system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters, particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST. Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious. You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time. That is true. I see. It would have been nice if they kept me in the loop. I am the project lead, after all. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natar's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Gue kalau seumpama mau screenshot datanya tuh berapa sih?
Dat apa?
Di
komputer gua ini cuman ada C, dia nggak ada D.
Oh, lu nggak partisi.
Nah, nanti kalau mau dipindah
Nyari lab computer, wajib kamu server.
ya mentok-mentoknya nggak bisa sekarang, install Windows 10 nanti aja hari Sabtu biar aman di sana.
Sabi.
Udah menabung lagi kan, mau beli DDR4.
Yoi.
Oh, mau beli Mobo, maksudnya Mobo DDR4.
Oh.
Jadi gue bisa naruh slot 32. Kan Mobo gue sekarang kan mentoknya di 16 giga RAM.
Iya. Supportnya cuma segitu ya.
Terus gue mau tambah apa, gue mau nabung buat SSD juga, buat sistem. Ya, pelan-pelan lah.
Emang gitu bro, PC mah kalem, pelan-pelan ini kita upgrading.
Reporting for duty, pilot.
Gue lagi main game offline.
Another test flight, huh?
Main game apa lo?
Pilots are braver than me.
Far Cry 5.
You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight.
Far Cry 5 AC. Schedule the test flight. Okay, schedule the test flight dulu.
Station seems secure.
Nih, mendebarkan banget nih gua ada misi. Badu. Prototype ship.
Right. Let's get this crate into space.
Let's see. What is the hell is that?
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Something in my pipes got your name on it, Cap.
So there I am. UC security on my tail. Raw drive just choked.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut. You read my mind. I don't like the thought of putting my routes in jeopardy over an old story. But I respect Delgado, and I believe he's onto something. What that is, though, remains to be seen.
Discovering Crix's legacy would solve one of the settled system's great mysteries. Oh, I'm as curious and excited as anyone to see what we'll find.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
I picked up something you...
Everything looks clear.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. Can't get that.
Do you have anything to report? As you were.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database. Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mass right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Any other fragments? Let me know if you need anything else.